Hello, my makeup loving friends. How's it going? Welcome back. It has been another week. So, we have a week's worth of the makeup that you guys wanted us to talk about. That's right. I have Tia with me looking transcendently beautiful as always. All of her details are down below, as are mine. It's a whole thing. But you know that there'd be no episode if you guys didn't tag me in things. So, a big thank you to Brianna, Ali, Beth, Gillian, Miss Charlie, Trendstopia, Makeup Release Radar, Brogan, Tia, Yasmin, Alexis, Christina, Tony Humpern, Chrissy, Wilma Fingerdo, Shannon, Missy, Claire, Unbreakable Solomon, Buttons, Anna, Gina, Megan, Sink, Kimberly, Kim, Missa, Flick, Erin, Gaia, Cheryl, Amy, Inez, Kat, Rhea, Kirsten, JW, Tina, Lisa G, and Paula. Massive thank you to you all, and a big thank you to my Patreons. And we have a birthday this week. Happy birthday to Hagar.
Happy birthday.
Indeed. When Tia asked me about filming this evening, she was like, "What's the theme?" And I was like, "Shit, I forgot. I forgot to set one."
I did check my emails first. I was like, what's the theme? When I woke up from my nap, I was like, I need to do some makeup. What's the theme? I'm like, no email. Like,
No,
I need to ask.
Teresa's an idiot and has been pushing herself too hard and forgetting other things.
Yeah.
So
we
yeah,
will forgive her.
yeah. But thankfully, I was able to come up with a theme pretty quickly, and it was dark fantasy. That's right. I stole Beauty Bay's idea and have terribly just well, not profited, but I have taken it as my own. Yay!
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully I have some looks. If not, oh well, I'll show my picture that I used with the dark fantasy palette. So
Oh, it's such a pretty look that you did.
not bad considering I had no time.
So pretty.
But damn good palette. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But let's get straight on into one of the first things that I got tagged in. This is Chaotic Cosmetics, which is, by the way, an LGBTQIA plus owned business, which I do love. And this is part of their Halloween collection. Yeah, I think it's called Deadly Dreamer. There's an eyeshadow palette in there for $45, but it's an eyeshadow and a highlighter palette, so dual use. Yeah, I like that. There's the Skull Sparkle Lip Gloss for $20, Deadly Dreamer Foam Mink Eyelashes. There's lots of different styles in those. $12, and you can get an XL length for $15, so really great for our drag queen babes if you want really long volume.
Or if you just want really long lashes.
Yeah, I mean that too. There's the Deadly Dreamer 3D Skull Split Cake Eyeliner for $16, the Bat Stamp Eyeliners for $12.99, and the Bloody Ghost Sponges, who are so cute. Aren't they adorable? And they're $10 each. And you can get the whole bundle together with all of that for $85, which I gotta say.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I'd almost kind of just go and get the bundle because there's a lot with it. I really like the palette because it kind of goes beyond just being a Halloween. You have a lot of your base colors in there, and then the fact that you have a highlighter in there as well. I like
and a black and a white.
Yeah, I like it. I do.
You know how we feel about black and a white in a palette.
It just feels like a very staple palette that I could go for and just do fun, colorful things with.
The Bat Stamp eyeliners. How cute are those? I know you probably wouldn't use those a lot. I wouldn't use them a lot, but that's so cute.
I don't know. I can see our girl Jane rocking these.
Yeah. And the little ghost sponges look so cute. I love it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a very a good collection, not too much stuff. I like the palette. I like that there's the highlighters at the bottom, and then it's pretty basic rainbow-ish colors with the black and a white. The eyeliner thing, the water activated liner thing, it's nice. You have it looks like it's a decent size.
Yeah.
And also there's triangles. I was gonna say squares, but they're triangles.
Yeah.
They look decent size, so you can swirl your brush in there. I do really like it. Even the lashes. The rainbow ones are not my favorite, but I love the black and white ones.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's kind of something there that most people could kind of be like, oh, okay, I like this bit or I like that bit. I mean, I think it's really cute, and I like as well that there's nothing that's like super like Halloween about it. Like you could
Yeah,
take this out any time of the year. Like we
yeah,
talked about palettes before that were like, oh, that's very autumnal, and you wouldn't think
yeah,
about wearing it in the spring. But this you could wear at lots of different times of the year. So
yeah.
I like that. In all, I don't have anything negative to say about it. I think it's
Me
really
neither.
cute. When I put it to you guys, 22% of you loved it, 47% said not for me, and 31% said I like some of it. So actually pretty
Like
positive.
almost half of it,
Yeah.
like a little over half is like positive.
Yeah. And to be fair, we know how critical you guys are, and I love it. And actually, can we put a critical lens on this? Right, this is Huda with her Empowered palette. It's $67. It has two gel hybrid eyeliner shadows, which is apparently a new formula, two high shine wet metallics, again new formula, and one crushed flake gold, again a new formula. There's two powder metallics and 9 powder mattes. And to me, it just looks like anything they have ever come out with before. You know those little
You
£9
think
palettes that you have.
so?
I think so.
Because I actually think it's something new from her. Like it's not her typical pink purpley palette. Like I feel like, and I also like, I actually really like this. I know like what's happening to me, but I feel like these are the tones that I would choose if I like when I would do like a neutral look.
That's
And
fair.
what like really got me in it is the all different formulas in it,
Mm,
like the gel hybrid, like gel liner thingies. I really like the more cool toned sides, like the black, the like grayish, purplish colors. The neutrals are like nice, but I really like those colors that draw me in. I kind of want this. It's
yeah.
like a first palette in a really long time from Huda that I actually like. And I'm not a big on neutral palettes, but I feel like this is not all neutral.
Mm,
Like you have a little twist in there. But I get it's not for everyone.
yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I like that she's gone for like new formulas. I'm like, yes, cool. I just feel it, it's kind of still playing it a bit safe because I can't
Yeah.
remember the last time that she came out with something that was like super colorful bar.
Yeah.
That was a
I
chameleon
do wish she
color,
would
and it
come
wasn't
out
great.
with like super colorful stuff too.
Because I think like when she does it good, she does it really good. Um,
Yeah.
like I'd be intrigued to see this. I also think it looks very much like the Natasha Denona palette. I think
I
it's a
feel like she is kinda coming for Natasha with
yeah,
the formulas, with like, like the vibe is also like the colors are kinda what we're seeing from Natasha. So I think she's a little bit like tipping her toe in there.
yeah. She's so trying to get the Natasha demographic and being like, "Come over here and come and
Yeah.
look at what I have." Um, like I said, I'm interested in the formulas, but just the color story isn't for me because it's
Yeah.
that like I like the cool toned elements. I really
Yeah.
like that bit.
But
Uh,
it doesn't scream Teresa to me at
no,
all. Like at
no,
all.
like
Like for old Tia, like let's say a year ago, Tia would be like, oh, boring. But I've been really tipping my toe a little bit more into neutrals. Like I like them now. I like grungy
yeah,
neutrals. And I feel like I could do a really pretty grungy neutral look with this. So that's why I like it.
yeah. See, I look at this and I don't think grungy neutral. I think I'd struggle a bit with this to make it be
Yeah.
my aesthetic. And I did just recently get like the Natasha Denona palette that's more like cool toned leaning,
Yeah.
like the
So
neutral
you don't
one.
really need this.
I don't because like I have this stuff that I
Yeah,
want to get the cool toned look out of. So for me,
definitely.
it's not for me, but I can see why people would like it. It is a
Yeah.
safe option, but if she could please get some of those new formulas and put them
Yeah.
into more colorful
Like
palette.
those gel line, like that black gel liner hybrid eyeshadow. What is it called? Gel hybrid eyeliner shadow.
Mm,
That with like a black smoke. Like I could do a similar look, not as colorful as this, but like more like a grayish purple root with this. And I'm like, yes. The shimmers are actually not the thing that draws me in with this, though. I
yeah,
have to say that. it's the mattes for me in this.
That's fair. Yeah, I just feel like it's not something new, but
Yeah,
like, yeah, it's
get
fine.
it. She's playing a bit safe. I agree with
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah, but I
I
can
feel
see
like
why
she
somebody would
needs
like
to
it. Yeah,
do more.
agreed, agreed. Like, it's fine. And I think it'll do well because, like, that's where a lot of people are in terms of their makeup. But it's not where you guys are. Because when I put it to you guys, 23% said love it, 52% said not for me, and 24% said I like some of it. So,
I kind of thought it would be something like this.
yeah.
Like I feel like with Huda, there's a lot of people that love Huda stuff. Like I know Daniela loves her Huda palette. She has most of them. And I know there's a lot of people that actually really like her, like formula, like her shadow. So I was kind of expecting this kind of a thing.
Yeah. It is middle of the road. That's essentially
Yeah.
what I said. Oh God, middle of the road. Lads, what is going on? It's like a press release was put out in Hollywood that just kind of went, guys, there's a lot of money to be made in skincare and beauty. The people that we really didn't think would take the call took the call. So Brad Pitt and Travis Barker were like, hey, we're going to get in on this and we're going to come out with our own line. So Brad Pitt's line is called Le Domaine, and there's like lots of serums and fluid creams and whatever. And then Travis Barker, can I just talk about him for just a second? Why the fuck does he have something in his mouth like he's a dog that's played fetch and is bringing back like a moisturizer to
To
you?
be fair, you probably would have to eat that moisturizer if you bought it
Yeah.
because you couldn't afford to buy food after.
Like it's ridiculous. This is like, okay, let me break down the price of Travis's stuff. The 2-in-1 face mask and cleanser, $95. The daily moisturizer, $85. The eye serum, $130.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
seriously, fuck off.
Like, who does he think he is? Augustinus Bader? I don't know. There's the face serum for $115 and the renewal balm, $140. It'd want to give me, and I mean brand new skin for that.
Yeah, I'm appalled by both of these.
Ugh.
Like, who is this for? It's not for, like, it, I feel like it's like, hey, let's do expensive, really expensive skincare because with our name, people will buy. It feels like a money grab to
Oh,
me.
it
It
is.
doesn't like if you look at like Travis Barker, if you look at like Brad Pitt, are they known for skincare stuff? Are they known for like doing this kind of stuff before? No, we haven't seen them do anything. Like not even I don't think I've even like I could be wrong, but I don't think I've even seen in both of those even talk about skincare ever before.
No.
So it's just weird to me.
And I mean, like you said, it's a cash grab, but what a time to do a cash grab and then
Yeah.
put it at the price that it is. It's so tone deaf as to what's going on. Like,
Yeah.
I'm okay with like celebrity launches when they're at least somewhat affordable, but like this whole thing, ridiculous. Just
Yeah.
on the Travis Barker alone.
Is this gonna be like the same company that produces Kim's new skincare? Or Kylie's even? Like I feel like it's just like, oh, I married a Kardashian. Now I do skincare stuff. Like what?
Yeah. Now with crushed walnuts for extra exfoliation. Like I don't understand it.
Like I just feel like those don't like I don't know what's in them. I would like to see someone who actually understand, like break this down. Is this actually worth
Yeah.
the money?
I
Or
mean,
is
I'm
it
gonna say it can't be. It can't. There are
yeah,
such good skincare options out there that don't break the bank that
yeah.
I don't get this. I do not get it. And then, like the
Yeah.
Brad Pitt one, I just think is hilarious because it's
Yeah.
like somebody just went, "What do we think that skincare for men is going to look like? Oh, black and wood and
Yeah.
edges and, woodwork, manly men." It's just I don't get it. Like I really
Yeah.
don't. And then they're like, "We'll put a French name on it to confuse
Yeah.
the muse."
Yeah.
I don't.
Just
Somebody
I'm
said
like,
under a video that the like wooden bit looks like it's like a cheese board. Just start putting cheese on it, and I'm like,
you can use it as a cheese board too.
you'd want to, because like if his stuff it's the same price as Travis's, I'd want
Yeah, and why
to.
are the lids like any other? The one thing that doesn't have like a massive lid is that one. Like I don't know which one is that, but then the other ones have like massive
Chunks
lids.
out of it,
It
yeah.
makes them look like mushrooms for some reason to me.
Yeah, which one is it? It's the there's something like the
Emulsion.
cleansing emulsion has no
Yeah.
big crazy one, but the rest of them.
Oh, they have like fancy French words in there. So
Yeah. So he's like, "Oh, I don't know, the woodworker guy just didn't have time to get to that one.
yeah,
Can we just
just like
start
I
with
don't have
there?"
enough supplies.
We ran out of
This will
wood.
do.
It's like they ordered X amount of wood and just
Yeah,
kind of went mad on the first three, and then the fourth one they're like, "Shit, we don't have enough. Quickly, just put
yeah,
anything into it." I don't get it. I don't understand it, and this is nonsense.
yeah.
Makes
I'm over it.
yeah, same. When I put it to you guys, when I put the Brad Pitt one to you, 4% loved it, 91% said not for me, and 5% said I like some of it. And then when I
Um,
put the Travis Barker to you, 3% said love it. Are ye well? 95% said not for me, and 2% said I like some of it. All I'm going to say is you need to take a long hard look at yourself.
yeah, I feel like they must be like wrong clicks or someone just to like ha ha ha. I kind of like it, like kind of annoy us.
I bet it's just the Kardashians coming into my.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I love it. It's so great. It's so affordable. Nobody wants to work now.
yeah,
Do you want to work to get your $150 fucking
yeah.
whatever? Yeah,
You
yeah, I
really
do.
have to work for that one.
Like, how many hours would I have to work to get that bloody eye cream? Like, no, no thanks.
Yeah,
Anyways, oh god, this is Hip Dot, and it isn't that long ago that we were talking about how good Hip Dot was
yeah.
in terms of their Critical Role release, and then they do this. This is the Care Bears Icon collection. Yeah, you can say
I
con.
really can't.
Like it does feel like a con. Like it's terrible, right? This is the most kiddish, stupid makeup I've ever seen in my entire life. They have these like little bears, and you have to like pick it up with your hands and then try and apply it to your eye. And they're $16 each, or you can bundle them for $56. And it feels like something I could go down to the €2 shop and grab. I think this is
Even
so
the shades look like shit.
to do.
Like, why
I have
is
seen.
my only question. Like,
I
who asked for Care Bear pressed eyeshadow shape thingies in
like.
a clear box?
I
No one.
I could understand doing a Care Bear collection.
Yeah,
I
me
could
too.
understand that, and I think it could look really, really cute if you went for like really fun, cute pastels, a bright, multicolored highlighter that goes like, a duochrome shift. That could be really cool. Some like pastel lip
Yeah.
glosses, maybe some false lashes that are different colors. The fuck is this?
I feel like just this will look like when you like use it a lot. Can you imagine just not having the head there?
Oh.
Stick. But
But also,
like it's
how
gonna look.
unhygienic is it going to be that you're picking it up in your hands and then shoving it straight onto your eye?
I don't know. Like I feel like why? Like this is so unnecessary. It's also like I'm just thinking like how to store this and like
In the bin.
it fiddling around. Like is it glued to that box or will it like fiddle there and break and like
So many questions. Like,
like it's not Easter. We don't need Easter egg berries. Care Bears. I
it's
mean,
so bad. Like, and I think what annoys me the most is like they just came out with such a good collection.
yeah.
Then there's
And like
this.
then this like they could have like not do this at all.
Yeah,
Also the price.
ridiculous.
I'm like six $16 for that.
Yeah, remember the hip top, the previous, the Critical Role, getting the whole thing was like $85.
I'm just like,
I hate it.
this was not needed. It was not necessary. No one wanted this or asked for this.
Mm. It's so bad. I have seen better makeup in the €2 shop.
Yeah.
And I'm not even kidding, like, this is shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Claire's Accessories does something better.
Yeah. I feel like it just looks like it's like Claire's
It
accessories.
really does. It really does. I think this is the worst, one of the worst things I've seen
Yeah,
in a while.
definitely.
Uh,
Like, it's been wild this autumn. Like, with these launches, like, I'm honestly like, what is wrong with you guys?
I feel like we need to do a roundup
Yeah.
of like
Like, at the end of this year, we're just gonna do a roundup of all the worst ones we see.
we'll just get Tia like a glass of wine and I'll just sit there with a cup of tea and we'll just like, why?
Why?
Why did this happen?
Why does this happen
And
to
then
us?
just check if any of those items ended up in TK Maxx or are they on sale.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I hate this. I fucking hate this. I think, like, I know a lot of people who do love Care Bears because, like, you know, nostalgia and all that sort of thing. If you love Care Bears, would you buy this? Is my question. Is this? They're not
I'm
making this so it's usable.
honestly worried for you if you would buy it. Why? Why?
But they haven't
Like,
made it so that it's usable. This is literally
the
just
only
buy this
thing
and
is
store
if
it.
you would buy it as kind of like an decor piece, maybe of your kid's room. But even that, I'm like, you could get that cheaper somewhere else.
Like, they're trying to make this be, I think, a collector's item rather
Yeah,
than be functional makeup.
yeah. And I hate when they do that. Like, go ahead and do a collector's piece and like a collection, but like make it still make sense, make
Yeah,
it still actually work and be a good product that you could actually use. So it's not something that will end up in a landfill.
please and thank you. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
When I put it to you guys, Jesus Christ, 11% of you said love it. No, just no.
What?
I know. I can't. I don't think I can fully comprehend that. 80% then said not for me, and then 10% said I like some of it. No, just no.
What is the part that you do like? Because
Is
I
it that it's
cannot
Care
think
Bears?
of it.
Is it that it is Care Bears? Like that literally.
Yeah. They just like, oh, Care Bears. And maybe they just didn't look at the thing.
We all remember a time when Anastasia Beverly Hills was the tits and everyone would freak the fuck out over it. And this is their new palette and it's called Rose Metal, which by the way, I find hilarious because if I put this shitty palette up against the Lowest Cosmetics now discontinued Rose Metal palette, I think we all know the Lowest Cosmetics one would win out. Thank you very much. This is 12 shades, there's 6 mattes, 6 shimmers, it's available now. No thank you.
Why do
Like,
I feel like this just looks like the previous one?
they're all blending in together and like the swatches look dusty and shit.
Yeah,
But then
it's not it. I feel like without the Norvina part of ABH, they would be so irrelevant now.
beyond.
Yeah.
Like I think at this point the Norvina section is part of what's keeping that brand going. The ABH section is like
Like, I feel like they're good, like, with, like, base products. Like, I like the cream blushes, bronzers, highlighters they came out with. Like, I like their foundation. But I feel like just with, like, eyeshadow-wise, they're not it anymore.
No.
And they're not been it for a really long time if we don't consider, like, the Norvinas in it.
totally agree. But I think what really confused me when I saw this was like in different lighting the palette looked a little bit different, but
Yeah, to me too. It looked totally different.
so confusing. So then
Like,
I was like,
what's
right, I'm gonna
going
go on the
on?
swatches, but then the swatches look so shit and dusty that I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, like I don't get it. I
Does
don't
not
like
look
it.
nice.
Like even the outside packaging looks like it was just found in a dump somewhere, and they were like, quickly, let's repurpose it. It does. It does.
Yeah.
It looks really bad.
Yeah, it's not great.
The whole thing is poorly executed. It it just looks bad. That's
Yeah.
the long and the short of it. Like, I don't get it. And if they continue down this line, they're not going to do well. I'm not buying anything from ABH at the moment, but like, they're not even trying to tempt me. Like,
Yeah, I feel like what what happened? What happened to you?
is everything okay?
Yeah. Is everything okay home, Anastasia?
Oh, is it like, it feels like a cry for help?
Yeah,
Like, because all of those colors look exactly the same.
yeah.
Shit. I genuinely hate it. What about this is rose or metal?
Nothing.
Nothing. Shit. Bullshit.
We're
Sorry. I
over
hate
it.
it. I hate it.
We're like so over it
Yeah.
already.
It feels like Anastasia is over her brand. That's what it feels
Yeah.
like. That she's just not even phoning it in at this point.
Maybe she should just not do eyeshadows. Leave that to Norvina.
That would be a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
That's probably what she should do, and then leave ABH to be like the face products and the brow
Yeah.
stuff. There, we've solved it for you, Anastasia. Do that going forward. No more of this
Yeah.
nonsense. I don't want to talk about it anymore. When I put it to you guys, 10% of you loved it, 68% said not for me, and then 22% said I like some of it. Now for a good palette cleanser. And this is part of the theme of this week. This was Beauty Bay's Dark Fantasy Collection, which Beauty Bay are sneaky little things. They're like, we're possibly coming out with something. It's here.
Yeah. They're like so fast with it. It's like sneak peek. It's on the side.
Like, I thought when they said that they were going to send this to me that it would take a while to get here because, you know, it takes a while from
Yeah. I was like,
Ireland.
you're gonna probably get it 5 years later.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll get it at some point. But the fact that I got it on the day of release, that's
It's really good. It's really nice of them to like. I feel like they send it with like fast shipping.
I very much appreciate it. So I think I owe them like something at this point. Kidneys. Not mine, obviously, I'm using mine, but somebody's, you know? So obviously there's this whole collection. So I got the palette and I got the liquid shadows. I didn't get the lashes, they didn't send those on, but I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have picked them up myself because I'm a bit weird about lashes because of the
Yeah.
glasses. They haven't come out with the eye brush collection yet, but
Oh, weird.
I'll be eyeing that up because
It's so weird. Why do they just not wait until they have everything in the collect? Like I feel like they do this all the time. They release something and then it's like 2 weeks later. Oh, here's the rest of it.
Or like
So like they're like not they're like too excited about their collections. I feel like they can't wait to release them. So there's like here, and then they're like, oh, here's the rest. 2 weeks later.
I mean, some of us are premature and we shouldn't be
Yeah.
judging people over that.
And yeah, I am also very, very not patient.
Yeah.
Like I have no
Neither
patience.
of us are. We're all.
So I do kinda get it, but still like I feel like it's kinda like people will have to, if they want everything, they will have to do another order
But I
and all
think
the shipping costs.
that's exactly what they're doing. And you know how people like end up then buying extra things to get the free shipping?
Yeah,
That's what I think their tactic is.
yeah,
Like, you know, fair enough. Like, everyone does their own thing.
yeah,
I don't know if I'll pick up the brushes. Like, there's some shapes that are interesting to me, but I also have
yeah.
a shit ton of
It's
brushes.
not the best tip. I love
The bag.
the back, but the liquid eyeshadow trio. Yes,
Shut the front
yes,
door
yes.
because,
The
like, I have them right
palette.
here, and they are like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
don't get me
I've
wrong.
seen swatches of everyone. I want them.
The
I will
palette is
probably get
beautiful.
them at some point. The gray one is not like
I
I
hope that
wish they would sell them separately, to be honest.
I hope that's what they do, like after
Yeah.
this. Like if they do make this limited edition, that they maybe start to separate these.
Yeah,
But you
maybe
know
just
what?
like put them out as separate
I
things.
think for me, the liquid shadows are the thing that is the best about the collect. Like I love the
Yeah.
eyeshadow palette, loved it, loved it, loved it. But like
Yeah,
if these smashed tomorrow, I would
you
go out.
will go buy them again.
I would.
Yeah. The palette is like you know what? I saw Carrie with the C swatch it on sausages. And she swatched the two top rows together and I was like, I love that. absolutely love it. She swatched the two bottom rows, and I was like, "What is that?" I don't like the quality. I'm sure, like it's gonna be amazing. The color story wise, I wish it was just the two top rows, and I will get it.
Yeah, I
I would
can
like
see that.
100% get it.
Yeah, to be fair, and it is beautiful. I
Mhm.
did use both the top row, the top two rows, and the bottom two rows when I was playing with it. I mean, like you said,
You
the
did a
quality.
really pretty look though, so
I
if you
love.
like these colors, it's the mumbled, also the like mumbled placement of colors. I feel like they do that a lot, and it kind of distracts me from seeing like what's the potential of the palette. Like there's been so many times I'm like I don't like it. Then like people swatch it, do looks with it, and I'm like I actually like that.
Yeah,
But it's just hard to sometimes see when it's not like I prefer when they're like grouped with similar colors together
yeah,
so I can like
I'm the
get an
same.
idea.
Like when this came, I obviously like shat myself, but then I not metaphorically, not literally. Um, but I did kind of have to think. I was like, how am I doing something with this, and to try and sample as many different things as possible. So
Yeah,
I kind of have to like take a minute to figure that
like
out.
think about it.
Yeah, but I the quality, they're
Well, it's obviously like Beauty Bay. We're not surprised
yeah,
anymore, I feel like.
like they are my favorite affordable brands.
They are like up there. They are really good and they're like good. They're consistent enough. I
Yeah,
feel like yeah, some of their shimmers might be like a bit like up and down, but the matte formula they have it down. The shimmers are beautiful, but they do have a couple of different formulas
yeah.
there. So depending on what kind of shimmers they chose for the palette, depends. But for me, I mostly reach my Beauty Bay ones for the mattes.
Yeah,
Anyways, it's just there. You can always rely on them. They work good.
they really
You
do.
have a good look with them. They're amazing and they're affordable.
Yeah,
So I feel like they have really good like points with them. And I feel like if you're starting out, just go with beauty based shadows. You can pick like couple different ones even, and then like do different like looks. They have neutrals, they have colors, they have it all,
mm.
and that's why I like it a lot.
I think as well what I liked about this palette was there was some similarity between this and the Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette. Um,
Yeah, I
that
actually
is
when I
like,
saw it like compared, like the cool tone side looks like there is like very similar
yeah,
colors to
but
it.
I think that this newer version is better. Like I
Mm,
prefer the way it's put together because I was
mm.
obviously like I have the two, so I was kind of putting them together, and like they've obviously not that they've changed their formula since, but I like there's obviously been some subtle differences that they have.
Yeah, the shimmers are I feel like much better these
Yeah.
days.
So, like, I know a lot of people had FOMO over missing out on that palette. I think this is actually really
Yeah, you could
good.
get a part of Mitchell like similar vibes if you get this one.
Yeah.
Not the
I,
like more orange pink side, but the more like greens, purples, some of the like neutrally sides.
yeah. Which I think was, for me, the more interesting part of that palette. But maybe that was just me.
Yeah.
Could be just me. Anyways, I loved it, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Really, really enjoyed it. And when I put it to you guys, and you saw the palette, 46% said love it, 26% said not for me, and 28% said I like some of it. And then when we saw more of the whole collection coming out, 51% said love it, 15% said not for me, and 33% said I like some of it. But I will say that quite a few of you under my video were like, I initially didn't want it, now I do.
Yeah. I feel like it's a lot like Missa does usually always like Beauty Bay launches like videos. And I'm like, I don't like that. And then I go watch Mrs. videos and I'm like,
She
okay, I
killed
like
it.
it.
She
Like
killed it.
how can she sell me anything? Like I really got to have a word with her when I'm there. Like
Yeah.
better not sell me anything.
Steal some of her things. That's what you do to make it even.
Yeah, just take everything I want that she's been making me want them, and like, this goes to my bag.
Obviously, that's how you even score. Yeah. Okay, when I saw this one, I did not immediately think Melt. I kind of thought BH Cosmetics, old school BH
Yeah,
Cosmetics
it's
when I saw this.
not. No.
Yeah, this is their mini bad side Zodiac eyeshadow palettes. So there's the Air, Water, Fire, and Earth, and they're $38 each, which personally, I'm going to say it, I think that's too expensive for
Yeah, it is.
8 shadows each. I will also say when you're looking at the water palette, if you have their blueprint palette, you don't need this. This is exactly the same. It is just a
I
repeat.
feel like the water one might have more mattes because this one only has 2.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for more like mattes, then maybe that one. If not, then if you have this already, I don't.
No, this isn't a need. This palette is
I
definitely
was
not a need. Or do
I
you
was like, when I first saw just the palettes, I was like, I don't know, I don't like them. I felt like Earth was the only one that looked kind of interesting, but
think?
still not. But then I saw the swatches, and I was like, what is this? Sorcery? Why does they look so good now? Like Earth and then Water look really nice, but like all of them combined as a one palette would be so nice. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
and to
get it.
have them all
Like,
combined, that it cost you
like I
$152.
do not have money for this. I'm not that rich, but like I like it way more now after I've seen the swatches way more.
It
Yeah.
doesn't interest me. And I feel kind of like there was a point where Melt had me. And I was like, yeah, yeah. I'm hoping this isn't their holiday collection because it feels like a very much a letdown
Yeah.
for previous years.
And it doesn't feel like on brand.
No. This is what I
Uh,
said. Like, I thought it felt like BH when I
yeah, and I don't like I don't feel like I think of when I think of Melt, I would think like
Zodiac.
these sign things or like any astrology
No.
kind of things. Like I feel like it just doesn't look, and I do agree what you said. Like it kind of reminds a bit like the NYX launches years ago with the
Yeah.
like elements.
It really does.
So
Show you a picture
yeah,
too, guys. Like there is definitely like a little bit of an overlap. Like not saying they're the same formula. That mix
yeah.
formula was dreadful at the time because I remember I got it.
Oh, oh, it was so bad. Yeah, I think I had the Earth one.
I had the water one.
Yeah, and it was
It's so bad.
not it.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in this. I don't find this. I feel like I could go through my existing collection across
Yeah,
other palettes of other brands, and I
yeah,
could get these colors.
yeah. It's just. I feel like it's not on brand. It doesn't
No,
feel Melt, and
no,
I feel like that throws me off the most.
I agree. It's really quite far removed from them. Like
Yeah,
they're known for being like a little bit edgy, a little bit different, and then this is like how many brands have done Zodiac nonsense,
yeah.
and now they're kind
Like,
of
are they out of ideas?
feels like it. It really does.
But we've seen this happen to so many brands before that are so cool, so edgy, all the rage when they start and get like popular, and then something happens, they lose their touch, they they don't have any new ideas,
Hmm.
and then they get boring. And I know a lot of people love Melt. I'm a bit iffy with them. Like I like their launches, but I don't think their
Formula.
eyeshadow
Yeah,
formula
agreed.
is like
Warrants the price.
that good. Like it is good, but it's not.
Overpriced.
Yeah, for the price, it's not good.
Yeah, I
So
agree. Do you know what it
well,
reminds me of a little bit? Like Melt. I feel like Melt is sort of like the Kat Von D of the day. Remember when everyone was shitting themselves over Kat Von D because it was edgy,
yeah,
like different, and then Kat Von D. I mean, there was all the stuff around that, and then it became KVD. And would
yeah,
anyone buy an eyeshadow palette from them now? No, because they're really boring. But I think like a lot of customers from Kat Von D went to Melt
yeah,
because they were like, okay, it has that edgy aesthetic. It's a little bit different. But now it kind of feels Not that it's like exactly turning in the same way because there were other things going on with the KBD stuff,
Yeah.
but I feel like there's something similar happening there that they
Yeah.
a big
They're
rise and
kind
now
of losing their touch.
mm, I don't care about any of this. Like I wouldn't. It's not turning my head like at all.
Yeah.
Nah, nah, don't care. I'm done. When I put it to you guys, 22% of you loved it, 36% said not for me, and 42% said I like some of it. This is odd. I feel like Glamlight is always doing stuff, and it feels like it's the same palette constantly. Like they only have like a couple of ideas, and they just keep like jumbling around the colors to try to trick us. And this is their Barbie collection. So it comes with an eyeshadow palette for $40, the Dream Summer, which feels weird. We're coming into winter in
Yeah,
the
it
northern
yeah,
hemisphere,
it feels
but
so
like
weird.
maybe they're thinking about the southern hemisphere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird though for an American brand. And then there's the Surfboard eyeliner for $15. So much packaging, so much waste for a fucking eyeliner. Like,
Yeah.
did they not hear about the planet? I can see how this palette is linked with Barbie. Like, I could see Barbie wearing these things.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of depth. It's all very mid-tone.
Yeah, I feel like Glamlight does it a lot, except the like Michaela palettes.
Mm,
I feel like they do it a lot. There, it's very mid-toned,
yeah,
very often. I like some of this.
yeah.
I do not think it's necessary for the brand. Like when we look at the like ice cream, the cake, the what they're done, it's so similar to that.
Agreed.
Like the Michaelas, like the colors that they use are pink, purple, blue.
Yeah,
Always pink,
literally.
purple, blue, pink, purple, blue. Oh, now we have a little bit mustard there, but like I feel like they're kind of like trying to recreate their successful launches all over and over and over
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
and it's getting a bit boring. Like I know their formula is like I've heard. I have only one palette from them. It's great. It's amazing, but I don't know. I feel like they should do something different. Like do something more deep. Do something that isn't so mid-toned. Like this would have been great if they just would have like added more depth in there.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
have they ever even done a black eyeshadow besides the Michaela part two?
I can't think of any. I really can't. And like the things that they decide to do, they've done so many collabs that are with food, which doesn't
Yeah,
make sense. So this is the first non-food.
maybe they're like branching out of that one.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten anything from Glamlight, so I can't say anything in terms of the formula because they don't ship to Ireland. Thank you. Can I just say, in terms of the palette, it's bugging me a lot that over on the right hand side there's a pink, just a random pink in there amongst the mustards when everything else is kind of grouped and segregated according to color.
Yeah,
That's
but
really
it's
bugging me.
more like a purpley. Oh yeah, no, you mean the shimmer.
Yeah,
I would have switched like the gold there,
yeah.
and then the pink somewhere else. Like I feel like like why like is that a mistake?
Yeah, I want to take that pink, put it where the shade Super 45 or something, Summer 45. It's
Yeah,
over on the left hand side. I put
yeah,
it over there. Swap that to the top where the gold shimmer is. Put the gold shimmer then where the pink is.
yeah.
Can I?
Like
Can I just?
yeah,
Don't jumble it like this.
yeah. I feel like they were like, oh, let's not group everything together. Oh, let's add this pink here so it looks a bit different. It's just like no.
I do not like this.
It
I
makes my
don't.
head hurt when you do these things. I
Yeah.
want grouped colors. Is that too hard to do?
Literally, that's all I'm looking for. Like I couldn't get this even if I wanted it, because
Yeah,
but yeah, it's the
I'm not
if
with
you
like
put
glam
this,
light rate shipping.
yeah,
No,
like if
thank
you put
you.
this in front of me along with all of their previous things, I wouldn't be able to differentiate which one from because they all just look the same at this point.
Yeah,
They're gonna get to the point where they're just no longer relevant because they're just doing the same thing over and over again,
yeah.
like Morphe. So I don't care. I don't want it. I don't
At
find.
least they do color. I'll give them that.
Well, that's as much as I'll give them, really. When I put it to you guys, 21% of you loved it, 66% said not for me, and 13% said I like some of it. Oh my god, this is such nonsense. We talked about, I think it must have been about a year ago, that Harry
Yeah.
Styles was coming out with his own makeup brand, and now we know what it is. It's called Pleasing. It's part of a collab with Marco Ribeiro, who's a Brazilian designer, and like all of this is, can I just say, nonsense. The pressed powder palette, which they say can be used on the face and eye, $50. I fucking hate it. The stupid
What
shapes, the wasted
is
space.
that? Why is there so much wasted space?
But also, can we talk
What?
about the fact that there's like an eyeshadow within an eyeshadow?
Yeah, and also like all the like different shapes in there.
It's awful.
It's so awful. I hate it so much. The colors are awful. The design is awful. The packaging is awful.
You can't make a single coherent look with that.
No, I absolutely do not like it at all.
It's
I feel like all the colors that they've chosen together also look like not it. Like
Was he
they
looking
don't.
to?
I wouldn't pair those colors
No,
together.
like was he looking to make the Irish flag but fucked up in terms of the order? Because like that's not how it's done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's so bad. I hate this. Like I genuinely.
Yeah. I do not like this at all.
I like Harry. He seems like a nice enough person. But this is absolutely fucking dread. $50. When you think about it, let's put this into context. This for $50 versus you could get the Beauty Bay Berries, the £42 palette for 28.
8 shadows, $50 for 8 shadows. You don't even like no.
I hate it. And then can we just talk about he has cream pigments for a trio? They're $40.
What?
Who does he think he is?
Like he doesn't even wear makeup. That's
And
the
where's
most
nail
annoying
polish?
thing.
Like that's it. Like I can get him
That's the
doing a nail
most
polish.
annoying thing to me. Like this doesn't make sense. Like the nail polish part, I
Yeah.
kinda get it. He wears nail polish. It just doesn't make sense to me.
It would make more sense if he came out with a clothing line.
Yeah.
This is nonsense. Fucking nonsense. And then there's a gloss in that weird fucking thing. They say it can be used on the lips, eyes, or skin. What? What?
I
$25.
think it's kind of like a rip-off of the Infinity Glass from Linda Hallberg. Like she has the gloss thing you could use like as a highlighter, as
Well, I'd
like a
sooner go with
primer.
Linda.
Yeah.
Like, this is so stupid. And then the nail polishes, which I still maintain look like a butt plug.
Yeah.
Right? You know, do lose.
I remember us talking about it. You could double those as a butt plug, so
I hate this. Genuinely hate this. Like, there's nothing redeeming about any of this. It's dreadful. I hate it. And I love how there was like a picture of one girl, and I'll pop it in now as part of the promo pictures, and she has a face on her, just kind of going, "Oh God, why am I being made to try to?"
why am I here?
This is so shit. I'm like, you're being paid and you do not look enthusiastic. And I'm
Yeah.
like, there, I wouldn't be able to smile and sell this nonsense. It's terrible. And it's on sale now as you're watching. And I swear to God, if any of you get this, I'm going to judge you so hard. Like, I mean, so hard.
Yeah.
It was just announced, so I don't have any stats yet, but I'll put them up as I get them. I am hoping you guys are at least, it has to be like
I'm
less than
hoping you guys hate it as much as we do.
if you don't, I question things. Then we have a Lethal Cosmetics launch, and it's a collaboration with Teresa Is Dead, who I really enjoy here on the YouTubes. And this is the Teresa Is Lethal collection. So there's an eyeshadow palette, and apparently these are all new shades. They don't have them as part of their collection already. That's €42. They have 2 blushes. They're shimmery blushes. They're €16 each. There's duochrome highlighters. They're €20 each. And then there's the gel liners for €16 each, and they're coming out on Friday. So as you're watching, they're already available and possibly already sold out. You know, I'm looking at that green in that shadow, like in that palette. I can't help it.
I'm pretty sure I have a green like that from Lethal though.
Probably. It's
It's
probably a
just
shade or two out.
I don't. The palette is not really like it's pretty. It's just not. I feel like I would struggle to do
Hmm.
a look with it.
Like, I will say that watching Teresa is Dead, this makes sense for a color story for her. Like,
Yeah, she probably. I don't watch her, so I don't know. Probably makes sense, but it's just. I feel like also I've seen this kind of a color story from Lethal before, so I kind of wish it was something new. I get it. It's like it's her collab, so it must be like she likes these colors. She wants these colors. And the blushes look beautiful.
yeah,
I don't
they're
think I can pull off that kind of a purple blush. I
yeah.
don't think so. But the multichrome highlighters look
Oh,
interesting.
green.
And I
That's so
do love the gel liner colors that she's chosen. They're really pretty.
yeah, I
The
agree.
palette is just not my
Yeah.
my thing. I like the rest.
Yeah, I think there's definitely elements here that I really enjoy. Would I pick up all of it? No, because I'm not rich. But I can see bits of it that I quite like. Like I said, that green
Yeah,
and palette, that's a bit of me. I enjoy that. I'd probably get two of those blushes because I'm an idiot, and I like the green highlighter. I'm really gravitating towards that.
yeah.
And the
I
gel
love
liners,
green highlighters.
they're so.
But at the moment, blue and pink.
And yeah, that's so your thing though these days. It really
Yes.
is.
But
And
I do love a green highlighter
yeah.
too. I just like colored highlighters, multichrome highlighters. I'm like, why should we only put it on our eyes when we can put it on our face too?
I think from watching Teresa is Dead, I actually am surprised that there isn't more of a focus on the highlighters because she's always talking about highlighters and how she wants to be like
Yeah.
a glowy space alien and she wants to be
Yeah,
seen.
maybe she wanted to do like a full collection, so
Yeah,
they didn't want to like overdo it, you
that's
know.
fair. And to be fair, like eyeshadow palettes always seem to do better or
Yeah, they
present
do
a bit more.
always well.
Like it makes sense, and I know that our girl Chloe Demure of Save the Victory Roll really enjoys their eyeliner like gels as well.
I
So
enjoy the eyeshadow formula. That's the only thing I've tried, but I do enjoy it.
same.
It's very comparable to what I tried from Natasha, in
Yeah.
my opinion. It's very
I agree.
comparable.
I think they are definitely on the same sort of level. They're very good. I like them, and it's nice having a European indie brand that
Yeah,
like
it's
at that.
nice to have something that is easily accessible for us.
It's local to us. Germany
Yeah.
is ours now. We're claiming it because you have the nice makeup. Yeah, I mean, this was literally just announced today as we're filming, so I don't have stats, but I think this will do pretty okay. And that means we just have one sneak peek. And my lord, am I terrified of this? This is Makeup Revolution, who are doing a Coraline collaboration. Now,
How
I really like Cora,
many?
like the
How
book.
many like Halloween launches does Revolution need to do? Like, is this a third one I've heard about?
I think they
Or a
passed
fourth?
the whole idea of need a really long time ago.
Yeah.
Like
It's
how
like, are we now doing multiple collections on every season? Like on Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, all of the. Are we doing like multiple collections now?
Well, that's
Is
totally what
that what
they're doing,
we're
though. I
doing?
mean, when you think about the amount of different fucking sub brands that they have,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. Now, I really like Coraline, the book. It's very dark,
I
very
I
weird.
haven't I haven't watched any of this. I haven't read. I'm not really sure
It's
any about any of this, so I'm not to judge on the aesthetic.
yeah. I mean, we don't know what anything is,
Yeah,
so like,
but
we'll see.
don't get your hopes up too
Yeah. I
much
mean,
because it could very highly be shit.
yeah, and like even
Highly
the
be
book,
shit. It
I
could very highly be
fit.
highly shit.
But like even if it does look okay, there's the question of the quality and how well is it
Yeah,
gonna work. Like the
I'm
amount of
just
people who
not.
said to me like, "Oh yeah, I've gotten like some of their collabs in the past because I like the thing, but I can't use it because it's not any
Yeah,
good, and I've just wasted my money and it's just sitting there."
yeah. For from Revolution, what I if you like to buy from Revolution, I like I do have the bits and I wouldn't mind buying from them, but I feel like eyeshadow wise they're not it. So I would more like go with the base products, lip products, eyeliners, that kind of a
No.
stuff. Not the duochrome ones though,
Oh,
because
fuck, yes. It's
no,
so bad.
no, like I use the kohl pencil, the black one that I use is from Makeup Obsession. So cheap and it's so good. Like I actually like it a lot. And it's like excellent. Like it's really good. So they do have some good stuff, but they have so much stuff. Like they have so very much stuff that it's hard to like.
Overkill.
I feel I get overwhelmed even by going to the site. I'm like,
But
what?
like even in a standard launch from them of a collection, there's a lot in that
Yeah.
collection that they're doing that week.
I feel like they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like they're like, more is more. And we're like, no, please.
The
Please
planet is
no.
dying. We have a finite amount of resources. Could you please not use the finite amount of resources to make this shit? Please?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will end up getting this because Coraline is quite beloved, but
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it. I'm not. I'm already like, But look, you know me. That's like my baseline thing of like revolution. I can't help
Yeah.
it. That's where I am, and I try to be objective. I really do. So who knows? We may talk about this again next week when we actually know what it looks like. But I don't know what the stats are, but you'll see it now. But my friends, that is it. That means I'm going to talk about my favourite comment of this week, and it's from the lovely Wilma Fingerdo, who says, BTW, congrats on being put on Beauty Babe's PR list. Well done and well deserved. I'm so looking forward to someone who's on PR still giving an honest opinion of a product. Seriously, you should have been hired on in an advisory role by a makeup company years ago. They would have saved millions. Seriously, I agree. And
Yeah.
it's not
You
like I
can
can be
just
bought.
like poke a girl off Beauty Bay. Like
I'll help you.
time is money.
And to be fair, like I will still just be like, no, I don't like this thing. Like the one thing I didn't like from that palette was that black kind of matte with the sparkles, because I was like, eh.
Yeah. You don't
I-
really use those kinds of shades.
No, but other than that, pretty damn good. Like I'm not gonna like be like, oh, it's shit. But yeah, I have been known to be like,
Spicy.
yeah, I can't hide my emotions. That's the problem. If I don't like something, it's really obvious. Like resting bitch face. Like stop. But my friends, that is it. You know the drill. I have all of the details down below, so you can go and follow Tia, all that sort of thing. And do please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell simply because it's polite. And do please share, because sharing is caring, except of course for STDs, in which case you just gotta wrap it up. Don't be gross. But that's it. That's the end of the episode, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.